All right guys, so we just had one of our first light frosts last night. My hardy hibiscus is really starting to turn into a little bit of an ugly mush. You can see it's definitely autumn. Temperatures are cold. I wish I had a hat on because my ears are nice and frosting right now. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys really quickly how to prepare our hardy hibiscus, Hibiscus moscheutos, for the winter time. Now this hibiscus is native to North America, particularly certain areas around the eastern part of the United States. And as such, it's a very winter hardy plant, hardy down to like zone 4. So the winter care is very, very minimal. And in fact, all that I'm gonna be showing you guys here right now, you can actually do in the spring, simply allowing your plant material to remain in your garden beds all winter long is definitely something that you can do. I personally prefer to cut them back in the winter time rather than letting them remain in my garden like I do with my bee balms and my rudbeckia and my echinacea, all of which provide some nice seeds for our birds. The hardy hibiscus doesn't really provide much in terms of food for our animal friends during the winter. If I'm wrong, please correct me, leave a comment below. Anyways, let me show you guys how easy it is to prepare these plants for the winter time. So as we know, hardy hibiscus are very fast growers, but very late to emerge in the garden. Oftentimes not really emerging until my birthday in the middle of June. And as such, we will note that every year they produce new fresh growth from the roots underneath the ground. All of the old stem material we're going to remove because they're not going to produce any new growth from pre-existing stems one year to the next. And because they are rather late to emerge, we want to leave a little bit of a reminder of where they are in our garden so we don't forget about them. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our nice, sharp, clean shears and we're gonna just cut back the stems, leaving just a few inches. So what you'll find is that next year, you're gonna have fresh new stems emanating from below the surface of the soil. These ones will in fact start to dry out over the winter time, and actually next spring, you can go ahead and you'll have the opportunity to remove this whole section, but we're gonna leave this here now so that we remember where our hardy hibiscus is. So now let me go ahead and remove all the rest of my hibiscus right now. All right, so now you can see it's really nice and neat and tidy in here, but you could also do this same exact activity next spring, and that would be A-okay. And one last step, just to ensure that they overwinter as well as possible, is I'm gonna add a nice layer of leaves on top of them as kind of a mulch situation. They are super winter hardy, so this is not necessary where I live in zone 6B in eastern Pennsylvania. But if you live a little bit further north in a colder zone, zone 5 or zone 4, just on the cusp, doing this will definitely be an important part of the overwintering process. Now, I just use leaves that I've collected in my yard. It would be better if they were shredded, but they're not, so I make do with what I have. You could also use other sort of bark mulches, pine needles, whatever you got. You know, as gardeners, we're always trying to reuse rather than buy new things. So just like that, you know, this looks like about a 4 to maybe 8-inch layer of mulch. And what's gonna happen over the winter, these leaves are going to insulate the roots of our hardy hibiscus, and over the course of winter, they will start to break down, which is gonna add some nutrients to the soil, but also you will notice over the course of the next few months that this pile will also start to get a little bit smaller and a little bit smaller. Then next spring, I'll come out, any residual leaf material that's still here, I will remove, and I will allow my hardy hibiscus to regenerate new growth next spring. It's very easy, very quick. Hope that was informative. Hope that was to the point and everything you were looking for. If not, leave a comment below and I'll definitely answer whatever questions you may have. All right, guys, I'll catch you soon. Ciao.